All right, gang. So after waiting 5 days, guess what? We got that giant box. They got rained on from Japan. It came in the mail. Only 5 days. It air conditioning system. I don't want to be transparent with you, okay? It cost me $800 for all the parts. I'm going to get them all out here and lay them out here and show you, right? It cost me another $350 for shipping from Japan. That was an ouch. But then here's the real ouch. It cost me $274 more dollars to pay to UPS for our good old-fashioned tariffs from Japan. So you can add that up and tell me what my total bill was, but it's a lot. But however, if you've ever owned a vehicle, okay, and you've had the air conditioning worked on, I guarantee you did not have your air conditioning worked on for under $1,000. So for y'all that are crying, this is too much, that's too much. Some of these people that are in on the Kei Truck forums, you know, some guy was trying to sell one for $13,000 the other day, and everybody was blowing up on there like, I can't believe you're asking that much. You're just greedy. You're blah 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 blah. Y'all need to get another hobby because you can't afford to build cars. I'm telling you right now, cars are expensive to build. Yeah, you can go buy a $5,000 Kei Truck. Not five, probably six now. But it's going to be a beater. It's going to be something that came from Japan. It's got 12-inch wheels on it. It's got 9 layers of paint jobs. The seats messed up on it because it's been set on for, 25 years. You got dings and dents all in the bed. You got all the decals are rubbed off of it. It's an old truck. You're buying an old truck. So somebody that's taken one and painted it, put new wheels and tires on it, redid the seats, did a maintenance job where you're doing the water pump and coils and spark plugs and wires and belts and all that good stuff, and you get it going where you've got a nice, reliable, dependable truck. There's no way you can do that for under $13,000. So don't get on there and cry to somebody that they got their truck on there for $13,000. What that means is that you need to go buy a bicycle or something because you can't afford to be in the car hobby. Because, yeah, you can, you can go find you a cheap beater and drive that. That's fine. But you're not going to get a nice one because it costs a lot of money to do this. So that much money to put air conditioning on my non-air conditioning truck, it's a convenience thing for me. And for another thing is, it's a fun experiment for me to do. I am an engineer. I am I'm a professor at university. I teach mechanical engineering. And so for me, this is a challenge. It's something fun to do. And a lot of people are like, don't do it. You don't do it. Well, I'm fixing to show you how to do it. So I'm going to get all these parts out and I'm going to lay them out and I'm going to show you what you get for $800 plus all that other stuff. And how hard is it going to be to put on the old truck? Let's go. Okay, so for number one, it came in that big old box, so it rained on it. The box turned into mush. But here's what I got, okay? There's one box full of goodies. It came very well packaged. All the bits are all packaged up in here. I don't know what these are. We're going to open them up and find out. I'm going to lay them all on the floor, kind of like where it goes. Even the belts in there. They even put the, looks like the engine guard is in there for the covers. It's supposed to be, this is my truck. My truck is a 96 model, and this is supposed to be an AC whole entire system off a 97 model, which should be the same. It's an HA4 model or chassis number. One little cooler. Okay, and then in here, check this out. What else did I get? This is, by the way, this is from like B Forward Parts in Japan. Super straightforward. No, funny business. Okay, now this is terrible. It's all crammed in my garage because it was raining. Okay, it looks like, I don't know what this is. Okay, I'm going to lay these out. Box full of hardware of some sort. Wrapped up thing. That looks like maybe condenser under the front bumper, the front end. Under the front seat unit. Maybe that's under the front seat unit. That over there I know is a compressor with all the bracketry and all that kind of fun stuff on it. Don't know what that is. And check this out. 2 wiring harnesses, one here and another one here. Whole entire wiring harness. I mean, everything, the whole wiring harness. So, I mean, it's even got battery terminals on it here. So I don't know if the AC truck has a different wiring harness than a non-AC truck, but if it does, I'm okay, because I got both wiring harnesses. My truck's a non-AC, but there's all of that. So we're going to unwrap all this, kind of lay it out on the ground around the truck, see what we got, see what it looks like, and hopefully I have all the bits in this kit to turn that non-AC truck into an AC truck. And again, if you didn't watch the last video, where are we starting from? You know, this is, like I said, this is a non-AC model with a locked door. Let me go over here. Okay. Look in the window. The non-AC models, you can tell because it has the AC controls, but it should have a blue button right there that says AC. This one does not. The other way you can tell is the non-ACs have a flat floor right here, and the AC models have a kind of a hump right there where the ductwork comes across there. Okay. So anyway, this is a town model again. We're going to see if we can chill it out. Let's go. All right, so I got everything unpacked, everything laid out. So if you're going to do business with B Ford Group, man, I'm pretty impressed. This is a complete system. There's only one part that I can see that's not there, and that is the cover, the little plastic cover that goes across your air conditioner duct from your under seat unit. I don't see that. That's the only thing I don't see. But let's see what we do have. Okay. We got a new radiator unit here. Okay. We got a dryer and another air conditioner evaporator there. Okay. We've got, or condenser rather. You got a, the front, I think, I may say this and be wrong, but I think this is one of the main wiring harnesses that comes to the front. There's a grand total of, I think, 3 wiring harnesses, maybe 4. There's 4 wiring harnesses. This one, there's one here, a smaller one. There's one there, which has a fuse box on it, so that's your under the dash. And then there's one back there, which I think is the kind of engine harness. So the wiring, everything's unplugged, nothing's cut. That's really good. Here's all your duct work, okay? So we got all your duct work with the little foam insulation doodads on them, okay? There's all of that. You got, this unit here sits under the driver's seat. Now, this dude's definitely used. Oh, just kicked that. It is, where is it? There it is. It is mega crusty dusty in there. The filter media has actually been sucked out onto the coils, and it is crusty. So that's gonna need some major cleaning. We've got kind of your vent switch here, which goes from your defrost to your floor to the main vents. And that's the only part I found that was damaged. No, I'm sorry. That's the blower motor. There's that part over there where it is going to be part of the under the dash air conditioning part. And that's the part that was damaged, and it has a little bit of a broken plastic on it right there. I don't think it's a critical part. I think it's just where it dumps out heat or cold onto your feet. So I might or might not have that piece in the old truck. I don't know. So I sent them a note, see if I can get them to replace another one of those. Under dash bits, you can tell because they're clean. You got there's your controls, okay? Lots of lines, and all the lines are wrapped up to keep moisture out of them. Got taped off ends on both ends, so they've done the best they can, because you're gonna have to reuse these parts because you can't get them here. Still gonna have to vacuum the system down, clean it out, re-oil it, but they've done a really good job of protecting it. All of the lines over there are in those plastic bags. I didn't open them up because they have them all sealed so they won't get any moisture in them, which is really critical. Here's all vacuum lines that go on top of the engine. Why do you have to have that? Because the air conditioner unit has a different carburetor than the non-air conditioning unit. So when the compressor kicks on, it has a little metering valve in there that gives it a little bit more gas so it idles up, so that when the air compressor kicks on when you're at a stop or whatever, it doesn't kill your car. So it takes a different carburetor. Guess what? They included that as well. They included, here's the compressor and its mounting bracket and all of the plastic shielding, your crankshaft pulley, the belt that came off of it, and this is an important bag. This bag has every single nut and bolt from this whole entire system in there, including all the spacers that go on the bracket there. Everything is in there, which is really groovy. Okay, and then of course this back wiring harness. Now, I can see where a lot of you say, you're nuts for attempting this. Now, number one, is this gonna make my truck heavier? Yes. How much heavier? I'd say that all the parts added up probably don't weigh more than, I'd probably say 40 pounds. So, man, it's not a lot of weight. So it's not gonna add any more weight than putting a passenger in your car. It's way less than that. Probably a book bag weighs as much as this whole system. This front radiator unit here, you think that's gonna be heavy. That thing weighs like 3 pounds. It's just nothing to it. But stepping back, we are talking about a lot of parts, and this is very intimidating for a lot of people. They're gonna look at this and say, no way, I can't do that. There's way too many stuff there. That's just too much. But the real reality is everything is got a plug on it. It's got a clip on it. And I've got something to go by, right? I've got the truck over here, the original truck to go by. So once I take the dash out, right, and I look behind the dash, I can see exactly which wiring harness I need. And as long as I take one thing off at a time and put one thing back and work my way across, I can go in there and replace that wiring harness pretty easy, okay? Now, one of the things that bothers me a little bit is it does have a new carburetor. I'm gonna have to clean that carburetor before I put it on there, because right now, this dude, man, the carb that's on there now, you touch the key, I'm talking about breathe on it, and it fires up. I mean, it's instantaneous. People are saying, I'm gonna put fuel injection on mine so it starts easier. It can't start any easier than this. This thing is just like breathe on it and it's going. I don't have my key in my pocket or I'd start it for you. But anyway, it is an intimidating job. There is a lot of parts. You got to go slow. And the thing that would really help me, I'm talking about really help me, is for my fellow Acty enthusiasts out there. I know that some of y'all have been behind the dash on these AC unit trucks. I know some of you had the front seat out. I know some of you have had the engine cover off. Please, I implore you, please send me an email with any pictures you have. I got a lot of bits here that I have no idea in the world where they go. Now, there's a manual that kind of shows you a little bit, and I'm going to try and follow that. But it'd just be easier just to see a picture and go, okay, there's that part, and there's where it bolts on there. Y'all could super-duper help me by sending me some pictures on what the heck, where's this stuff go? If I know that, I think I can do this in about a day, 2 days max. And so I am still going to have to take it down to a mechanic shop and get them to draw the system down on a vacuum, right? Take all the air out of it, recharge it with oil, and then charge it with Freon. That I can't do at home. There's one thing in there that I don't see, and that is the AC button, the little blue button on the dash that you push. Don't see that. It may be in that hardware bag, or it may be still plugged in to one of the wiring harnesses. I don't know. So anyway, if you've got a part that I need, or you see something there and you're like, you don't need that, you know, or that harness is exactly the same or whatever, send me a note, drop a comment, help me out. And in the next video, you're going to see this thing going together. So I've laid out the price, I've laid out the parts, what do you get? And next is going to see, let's see where the rubber meets the road. Can we put this sucker in? So subscribe so you don't miss this. And we're going to install air conditioning here in the next week or so. And I'll keep you up to date. I'll show you how to do it. Try and record every step along the way. All right. Thanks, guys. I love y'all. And thanks for watching the Engineer channel. See you next time.